It's 2024, and the world is obsessed with wealth. We watch as billionaires battle for space supremacy, build tech empires, and buy entire islands. Jeff Bezos, worth over $177 billion. Elon Musk, not far behind. Together, they control more wealth than most nations on Earth. But here's something that might shock you. Despite their unimaginable riches, none of them come close to the richest person to have ever lived. In fact, not even close. What if I told you there was a man whose fortune was so vast, so unfathomable, it left entire economies in ruin after a single visit? A man whose wealth wasn't measured in billions, but in the hundreds of billions. If we adjusted his fortune for today's economy, his name would sit atop every rich list, forever. His name is Mansa Musa, the Emperor of Mali. And while history forgot him, today we remember. Our story begins in the heart of West Africa in the 13th century. The Mali Empire, a land of immense riches, powerful rulers, and thriving trade. At its peak, it stretched across 500,000 square miles, larger than modern-day France, Germany, and Spain combined. Mali was built on two resources the world craved: gold and salt. Gold, we understand, it's wealth incarnate. But salt. In the 14th century, salt was as valuable as gold. In fact, in some regions, it was worth more than gold. Why? Because while gold is beautiful, salt was life. It preserved food in a world without refrigeration. It maintained health in arid climates where dehydration was a constant threat. And in the Mali Empire, both these resources flowed in unimaginable abundance. In 1312, the Mali Empire was already powerful, ruled by Emperor Abubakar Keita II. But Keita had a dream, a vision of lands across the Atlantic Ocean. So he did the unthinkable. He assembled a fleet of 3,000 ships and set sail into the unknown, seeking to discover new worlds. Keita was never seen again. Some believe he may have reached South America, but that's a story for another day. What matters is this: with the emperor gone, Mali needed a new ruler. And so, the crown passed to a man who would redefine what it meant to be rich: Musa. Mansa Musa ascends Mansa Musa, a name that means King of Kings, a devout Muslim, a shrewd leader, and soon, a legend. One of his first acts as emperor? Expanding the empire. Under his rule, Mali grew to include modern-day Senegal, Guinea, Mauritania, and parts of Niger. With each conquest, his wealth grew exponentially. But it wasn't enough for Musa to rule. He wanted to leave his mark on history. And so, in 1324, he embarked on a pilgrimage, one that would change the world. The Hajj, a journey from Mali to Mecca. But Mansa Musa didn't travel alone. 60,000 men and women, 100 elephants, 80 camels, and 21,000 kilograms of gold. Forget carry-on luggage. Musa brought an entire fortune with him. But this was more than a pilgrimage. It was a statement, a demonstration of power and wealth the world had never seen before. The Golden Shadow. As Mansa Musa traveled, he gave away gold, generously, perhaps too generously. In Cairo, he distributed so much gold that the local economy collapsed. Prices soared. Gold lost its value. And the effects rippled across North Africa, triggering a decade-long recession. Imagine possessing so much wealth that giving it away could break entire economies. But was this generosity an act of pure kindness? Or was it something more? Historians debate Musa's true intentions. Some believe he sought to spread Islam and uplift the poor. Others argue it was a calculated move, a medieval PR campaign to place Mali on the world stage. Either way, it worked. European cartographers began placing Mali on their maps. Mansa Musa was immortalized, not just as a ruler, but as a symbol of wealth and power. The legacy of Timbuktu. On his return from Mecca, Musa turned his attention to Timbuktu, a city that would become a beacon of knowledge and culture. He built mosques, madrasas, and libraries. The Jingareber Mosque, constructed with 200 kilograms of gold, still stands today. Timbuktu University became one of the greatest centers of learning in the world, with over 25,000 students and a library rivaling the legendary Library of Alexandria. Yes, Timbuktu is real. And no, it's not just a place your parents joked about when you asked where lost things go. The infinite legacy. Today, Mansa Musa's wealth is estimated at over $400 billion, but numbers can't capture his true legacy. He wasn't just the richest man ever. He was a visionary, a builder, a king who used his wealth to elevate his people and his empire. And while history tried to forget him, we remember. Mansa Musa, the richest man who ever lived. If you enjoyed this journey, like, subscribe, and share. Join us next time on Legacy of Legends, where we uncover the hidden stories that shaped our world. Because history isn't just the past, it's the key to understanding our future. Until next time, stay curious.